And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA. It's tied 1-1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Take a look at the Thunder. Well, they had one taken from them on their own court. Big-time wake-up call there, Greg. We saw it. They've responded, and this is their opportunity for revenge.
And, Kevin, throughout the season, they've been the better team. But that all goes out the window now. This is a very even fight. They need to find a way to reassert their dominance, or this thing could actually slip away from them.
Sure could. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to Dort. Stolen. Here's Nembhard. Defended by Dort. Here's Haliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Down low. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The shot by Turner, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Now, Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Pascal Siakam.
Shooting two. And he knocks down the first one.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And he can't hit the second. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
There's Siakam after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Nembhard finds Haliburton. From deep. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
One of the best aspects of Tyrese Haliburton's game is how under control he is. The recognition of the shot clock and finding a way to score.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. Good on the triple. Haliburton's got 8 points.
He's so disciplined as a playmaker. Tyrese Haliburton sees what's happening, is just going to take the opportunity.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Swiped it away. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Haliburton, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Turner finds Nemhard. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams in the post. Neesmith covering. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Here's Haliburton. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Tyrese Haliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Thunder trailing by 3. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, a screen on McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, a screen on McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Feet away, and there's another one for the Thunder.
So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
All this against Haliburton. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Haliburton, following the score by Oklahoma City. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Tyrese Haliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Neesmith has checked in for Haliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Haliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so here's Oklahoma City following the score by Indiana. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Indiana leading by 5. Nembhard finds Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort passes to Holmgren.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Holmgren. Holmgren hits them both. From deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Indiana out in front, leading by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Tyrese Haliburton has been sensational.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Haliburton outside. set the pick. Siakam outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, George. To Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Indiana shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dort. Pass to Haliburton. 5 to shoot. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, give Haliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And Tyrese Haliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Pass to Nesmith. Misses the three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Pacers leading by 3. Nembhard the pass to Turner. And here is Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Indiana again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. You got to love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to dance. Give yourself a round of applause.
Indiana leading. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Haliburton. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D for the lead. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up to the stripe. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Haliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, because he's a 3-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Haliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Hartenstein against Turner. Turner with a screen on George. Back to Turner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Turner's got his first bucket of the night.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Indiana trailing here. Here's Haliburton. Inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Haliburton, easy work inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 1. And Walker kicks to Haliburton. Pass to McConnell. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Taken away by Williams.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Shoot the 2.
No good on that one. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And the second free throw, good.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Haliburton passes to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Dort. Caruso looking for an opening. There's the drive, and that one drops. Caruso's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Haliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Roland Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Haliburton hits them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. 13 feet away. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. It's going to be a Miles Turner.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Here's Haliburton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. It's rebounded by Indiana. Haliburton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Good!
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And Haliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tyrese Haliburton has played with a poise beyond his years. He's got another chance here to continue to build on that.
Tyrese Haliburton, 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Good on the three-point shot. And the Thunder lead by 6.
No, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting experience get the best of him.
Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. Haliburton, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Lugan scored 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Will be pivotal. Now here's Haliburton.
Four on the clock. Launches it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Williams. Screen by Holmgren. The three is up. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer, Haliburton. And the three-pointer goes.
No hesitation from Tyrese Haliburton. He's a confident guy.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet out. 2 points. That one goes.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
Siakam outside. Back to Haliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Turner. Down low. Here's Siakam. Sinks that one from the post.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night. Good on the free throw. Second free throw is good. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A minute 53 left in the first quarter. Turner, a screen on Williams. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
That's to Holmgren. The three sends it home from three-point land.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And coming off a major injury, Chet Holmgren was unbelievable in his first full season, Brent.
Doesn't it feel like BA, he poured the concrete and a solid foundation for what his career is going to be all about? A terrific big with skill, size, toughness, and the sky sky's the limit for this guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers making their last shot. Shot clock at 6. And he can't get that one. Haliburton with some nice D. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
And here's Haliburton.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots. Tyrese Haliburton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Haliburton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Pacers leading by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded closely. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. Fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
A nice shot by Haliburton. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Haliburton for 3. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Indiana with some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Indiana with a rebound. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Mathurin up top. Turner, a screen on Caruso. Here's Mathurin. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. SGA using that size.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to Turner. Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over Toppin. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Indiana trailing here. Here's Nembhard. Oh, rejected by Wiggins. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best moves. Let's go.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Haliburton.
Let's hear it for you.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Here's Siakam. The Thunder pull it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Siakam against Holmgren. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. And a jumper from the wing offline.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Mathurin. They still need this. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace outside. Now Holmgren. He's covered by Mathurin. The focus from Holmgren there.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Siakam. Good work defensively by Dort. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Some great postseason act.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Turner. Dort, the pass to Williams. And there's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping Haliburton. So physical.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The 3 from Holmgren. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Haliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Pacers trail by 7. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner from outside the arc. Counted from distance. Turner's got his second bucket on the night.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And last season, Brett, many believed that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Neesmith passes to Nembhard. And stolen by Williams. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dort. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Wiggins Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Dort hits them both. There's 1:54 left in the third. Pacers trail by 8. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Haliburton. Triple! Tyrese Haliburton.
Boy, Haliburton consistent with that shot.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams finds Dort. Hartenstein with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Siakam, pass to Haliburton. On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Turner. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Here's Hartenstein. Turner covers. Now Dort. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. So Dort's got 5 now.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Haliburton misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Williams passes to Dort. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Haliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. No good. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Now here's Haliburton. He's covered closely. Toppin, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McConnell. This one for three. And Toppin hits from deep. Toppin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Williams, a screen on Walker. Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And here's Caruso. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Pacers trail by 8. Inside, here's McConnell. And the layup is good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to give out for your Pacers.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Fires for three. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And so Turner nails them both.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. Neesmith covering. And Hartenstein slams it in.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Haliburton. Rejected by Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 12. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter here. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Haliburton on the take. The Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Haliburton. Neesmith passes to Haliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Savvy move by Haliburton. Sees opportunities so quickly for a young player.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Haliburton.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And the team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Williams against Haliburton. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. From the baseline. That shot off. Indiana on offense. 9-point game. Deflects the pass. Dort with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder. On
that is showing up again later. Wow. They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Nembhard outside. And Indiana misses again. So it's Oklahoma City now. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Williams. At the top of the key, Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here is Siakam. Haliburton outside. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of the scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
All right, thank you, David. So it's the Pacers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Haliburton drives in. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the miss by Miles Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. It's Dort on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Here comes your Indiana face mates crowd. Give it up for him.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Haliburton. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. .129 left to play here in the first. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Holmgren against Siakam. Will it go? And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's George. Back to Williams. Holmgren up top. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Now Nembhard. Back to Siakam. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Haliburton comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for George. And he sinks the second. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though? You only play half the year.
And now we've got some time to check in from the... You got for us, DA.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's Walker. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That evens the score. Haliburton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Wallace with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Caruso. Wallace with the screen on Mathurin. Caruso, no good. Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Haliburton kicks to McConnell. Now Walker. Walker with the screen for Haliburton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Haliburton's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Tyrese Haliburton is flat out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. That one is no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Gilgeous Alexander against Haliburton. Here's Holmgren. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Dancing Machine. Next. Let's see those dance moves.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Williams passes to Caruso. To the inside. Holmgren lays it up and banks it in. Holmgren's got 4 points in the quarter.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Nembhard finds Turner. Nemhard with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Pacers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line, for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Isaiah Joe. He's checked in for Alex Caruso. Siakam hits them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Joe passes to Holmgren. Williams with a clean look. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Nemhard, covered by Joe. Now Nemhard, nothing on the board. Clock at 6. Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front, up 4. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our contestants.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't even know. A poet.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they say, and I don't know who they are, that and that about wraps it up. And
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Pacers trail by 4. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Haliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Nemhard. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Dort.
Haliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Andrew Nemhard.
free throw, good from Nembhard. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Haliburton with the steal, and here they come. Here's Siakam. That's tipped. The Thunder shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud. We'll let them hear it. All right, who wants a 3-2 series?
Thunder on D. It's a 5-point game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Haliburton. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Haliburton passes to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Siakam. Now Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Nice defense from Dort. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Haliburton with the steal. Pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Holmgren. And they recover it. Dort against Haliburton. Shot clock at 5. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 5. Inside, here's Siakam. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. There's 31 seconds left in the third. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
12 seconds left in the third. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Dort finds Hartenstein. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now, here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Five to shoot. Walker with the screen for Mathurin. The three. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Wiggins. Down low. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Wiggins has got the lead up to 12 now for Oklahoma City. The Pacers shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Haliburton, no good. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Toppin. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Haliburton inside the three-point line. And that's good for two.
Haliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out for your Pacers Winter Dance Crew.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Now, here's Dort. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Haliburton for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Haliburton's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent defense there from Haliburton. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Neesmith. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. Pass to Haliburton. Over in the corner, Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nembhard.
Great read from Dort there. An intelligent player who hustles on defense and distracts shooters.
Holmgren against Turner. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
It's the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. And Haliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. 18 feet out, and he nails that one right through the net.
Whenever that mid-range jump shot is available, Haliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's deflected. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Pass to Nembhard. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. Both good from the line that time. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. So we see the Thunder get the win here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.